how to read option chain open interest data like a pro. This is what we are going to see today in Market Secrets option trading series. Analyzing and understanding the option chain open interest data will give you an edge when it comes to trading. So let's see how we can read this OI data. This is the standard open interest data table provided by NSE in its website for all the stocks and indexes. The data on the left represents call options, whereas the data on the right represents the put options. And the rows that is shaded in yellow denotes in the money options, whereas the rows that are in white denotes out of money options. It is applicable for both call side and the put side. So if you look at here, these are all the in the money contracts for calls, whereas these are the in the money contracts for puts. The same is true for out of money contracts as well. Both the call and put out of money contracts are in white. And you can generally ignore these insignificant datas at the top and the bottom. And your focus should be on this area which has huge concentration of data. So before we get into this, let's see what are all the different data that we have in this particular table. So first one is chart, which I generally don't use it much, so I'm going to ignore it. The next one is OI, which represents open interest. This table is for Nifty. So if you look at here, for the Nifty 12200 strike price, we have 11,67,150 contracts available. So this column represents number of option contracts available for each of the strike prices. It's as simple as that. So this number denotes number of open contracts available for this particular strike price. The next item is change in open interest. So this denotes the number of new contracts added for this particular strike prices today. So for 12,200 there were nearly 5,51,000 contracts added today on the call side. And the next item is volume. So volume is nothing but number of contracts that is traded today at this particular strike price. So at the strike price of 12,200 there were 2,41,000 contracts traded today. So this is nothing but changing hands today. These are all the contracts that was newly added, whereas volume represents the contracts that is exchanged today. As simple as that. And the next column represents IV, which is nothing but implied volatility. So this IV indicates the volatility of the market or this particular contract in the near future. And the next item is last traded price. This is just as the name suggests. So it is nothing but last traded price of this particular contract. If you look at 1200 CE, it is nothing but 75 rupees 45 paise. That's the last traded price. And the net change represents net change in price of this particular contract. This particular 12200 CE lost 47 rupees 45 paise today. So it went down by 47 rupees 45 paise today. It's as simple as that. And the next four columns indicate bid price, bid quantity, ask price and ask quantity. It is nothing but your level 2 data that you generally see under market depth in your browser. So the same set of data is repeated on the put side as well. Okay. So just a mirror image or just the reflection. So we'll have all the four market depth data, net change, last traded price, implied volatility, volume, change in OI and OI. It's as simple as that. Now let's see what we can understand or what we can retrieve from this table. So first thing is we need to identify the immediate resistance for Nifty. In order to find the resistance, you need to look at this OI column on the call side and you need to find the largest number. So if you look at here, this particular item has 22 lakh contracts. So you need to find the strike price for this particular contract. So which is 12300 CE. So your 12300 has the largest number of contracts on the call side, which indicates it is your immediate resistance. And if you look at the next column, which is change in OI, there are nearly 3 lakh contracts added today to this particular strike price, which indicates this resistance is getting stronger. And the next data you can retrieve is your support. So in order to find the support, you need to look at the OI column on the put side, and you need to find out which row has the biggest number. So if you scroll down, this particular row has almost 19 lakh contracts. So this strike price will be your immediate support, which is 12200. But the problem is, if you look at the change in OI column, the support doesn't see any new addition of put contracts. There are just some 8000 put contracts added today, which indicates this resistance is getting weaker, so it might break. That's the inference you can gain from this OI data. Before we move forward, I'll give you few more data as well. So the Nifty is currently trading at 12,226, and remember, calls are called CE and puts are called PE. So max CE strike represents the strike price which has maximum number of call contracts, which is nothing but 12300. So your 12300 will be the max CE strike price, and max PE strike represents the strike price which has huge number of put contracts. So here max PE strike is 12200. So Nifty current market price is 12226, max CE strike is 12300, and max PE strike is 12200. Okay, now let's see what we can derive from this particular raw data. There are two scenarios here. Scenario 1 is max CE price is not equal to max PE strike. So let's see which scenario applies to us. So if you look at here, max CE strike is 12300 and max PE strike is 12200. So in this case, 12300 is not equal to 12200. So max CE strike is not equal to max PE strike. So the scenario 1 is true. The scenario 1 is true, we need to look for the next item. So if the CMP is between the max CE strike and max PE strike, the price will be in range. So this is the first clue. So if the current market price is between the max CE strike and max PE strike, price will be in range. So let's go back to the table. So if you look at here, the current market price is 12226, and this 12226 is between 12300 and 12200. So this condition is also true, right? But only problem is this change in OI is very low on the put side, indicating there is a big weakness. So the price may break this level and go down. But for now, the OI data indicates that the price will be in range bound. So you need to closely watch this change in OI data on Monday, that is next trading day, to get a much clearer picture. So let's move on to the next item. So in case if the current market price is greater than the max CE strike, then the price of the stock or index will grow up. This simply indicates the price has already broken the resistance, it has given a breakout, so it will continue to grow up. So let's go back to the previous data table for a moment. So if you look at here, in case if the current market price is above 12,300, which is nothing but your max CE strike, in that case, if the current market price is above 12,300, it indicates the price has already broken the resistance. It has given a breakout, so it's going to continue to go up. As simple as that. So let's see the next condition. In case if the current market price is less than max PE strike, then the price will go down. This indicates the price has already broken the support, So it will continue to go down. That is nothing but price has already broken down from the support, so it will continue to go down. So let's go back to the previous slide. So if you look at here, in case if the price, current market price, is below this 12,200, it indicates it has broken the support, so it will continue to go down. So that is the inference that you can get from this particular data. All this belongs to scenario 1, which is nothing but max C strike is not equal to max P strike. But in case if the max C strike is equal to max P strike, what I mean here is, in case if max C strike is 12,300 and max P strike is also 12,300, then that is what I am trying to tell you here. So in such a case, if the current market price is less than max C or P strike, then the price will go up. So remember, here the max C strike is exactly same as max P strike. Remember, we assumed max C strike is exactly same as max P strike. So both max C strike and max P strike are same. That is, if both are in 12,300 and if the current market price is less than 12,300, then the price will come back to this level. So that is the inference. And the reverse is also true. If max C and max P strike has the same value and if the current market price is greater than that, then price will come down to that particular value. So if you look at this table, in case if max C and max P strike are same, that is 12,300, and if current market price is at 12,400, then the price will come down to 12,300. So that is the inference that you need to get out of this data. So this is nothing but your scenario 2. So this covers all the aspects of OI data reading. I hope this helps you to understand the OI data better. You can easily use this to find the immediate support and resistance for any stock, and you can also learn whether this particular resistance or support is getting strengthened or whether it is getting weaker. So hope you find this session useful. Let me know if you have any queries on the comment section of this video. Hit the like button if you have liked this video and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video or conduct a live session. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.